Hello Triumph family, my name is Okello Sharon Nagenjwa, the girl from Wayam, and you are watching Triumph Women Beating the Odds. This week, we share the inspiring story of a woman who demonstrates resilience and has achieved extraordinary success, challenging common misconceptions about disability. Annet BABIRYE LUWAMBO is a remarkable woman who has demonstrated incredible strength and tenacity in the face of adversity throughout her journey. Despite being a woman with disability, she is a powerhouse and offers training programs and private consulting services in the fields of gender equality, disability inclusion, humanitarian action, and entrepreneurship. She recently graduated with a master's degree in development studies from Ndejje University and is excited to climb to greater heights. She's a proud mother of 4 children. Aneta, I'm amazed.
Sure.
Oh, well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your master's.
Thank you.
Ochikolotia.
Banage. Banage kwekiririzamu.
Wow, that's amazing. Anna, just give me a brief story. Who is Annet?
Okay. As you can see, Annet is a woman with disability. With actually many people say she has no hands, but the hands are on.
Yes.
Just apart from the fingers.
You just don't have fingers.
I don't just have fingers, but the hands are on.
Okay.
Yeah. Annet is grew up in a family of 9.
Okay.
Brought up by a grandmother. Actually, she passed on around 2009.
Yes.
So when I was growing up, she endeavored to see that I could be able to perform all the other tasks, like any other able child, as we can see that they call them able-bodied. But there was no exclusion. Just that, as you know, as you are growing up, you don't know who you are. I realized that I was differently abled when I was almost 7 years, because I could see that some of the things I could not be able to do them. My legs were still sick because I'm totally disabled, even the toes are not.
Even the toes are not there?
Yes. Yeah, but despite that, as you have said, that beating the odds, you have to see that you also be able to be part of the society. So the grandma actually did quite a lot to see that I fit in the society. She looked for schools, she looked for everything that I could be able to do. Actually, I have I'm an educated woman.
I see.
I'm an educated woman, I'm a mother, I'm a leader, I'm a trainer, I'm a counselor. Actually, I'm everything.
Yes.
And I have done all sorts of work. Be it like baking daddies, making ground nuts so that you can make ends meet.
Okay.
Then also, I've worked in different capacities in offices. I worked with the Sendaka Uganda for almost 10 years.
Wow.
Then I worked with the FIDA Uganda. Many people know FIDA. Then I worked with National Union of Women with Disabilities. I worked with... Actually, I have done a lot of consultancy work with many organizations, including World Vision, Plan International, Save the Children, to further that disability is not inability. Yes. Yeah, I do quite a lot of gender equality trainings. Even if I wake up in the morning and they tell me, talk about gender.
Yes, you have it on your fingertips.
I have it on fingertips. About disability inclusion. Yes. Actually, I talk about a lot of disability inclusion because we want to see that people out there are many actually we have many categories of persons with disabilities, but we have also the younger generation. So we talk about disability inclusion so that people can be able to change the situation, the way they see us in society.
And allow me just break it off from there a bit. Many people who are disabled and face a bit of segregation, and they feel like someone is talking about them every time they're passing. They feel like they are different from society. Are there situations you have felt this way growing up?
Actually, when I was growing up, those many talks, actually even up to now, people normally talk about me. They normally say, mulabo mukazi talina mikono, naye ali smart. Normally what I normally see is they talk about, but you need to see who are you, what exactly do you want to be. So me now I realized segregation was there, especially when you are looking for opportunities. You enter into people's offices and they might, because they have that mentality. When we talk about the different categories of models of disability, there is that charity model. So people think that whenever they see a person with disability, they tend to give in something immediately.
They want to remove some money
and give. On many occasions, people say, maybe what should I do for you? So, but you tend to tell them that I can manage myself. Those discrimination words, many actually have gone through them, but because I know what I want and what I want to be, and I want to change the perceptions of the people about disability. Like for example, I'm a married woman, married in church, but people can say, among all the women, he got that one.
Is he disabled or is able?
No, he was not.
Wow, okay.
He was not. So we needed to actually tell people that disability is not inability, because I go to different schools and talk about disability, feel confidence, you can still make it. Despite the way you are, but you can still make it so long as you have a goal.
Let me give you an example. So I go to an organization, and I was wearing my heels. I was wearing high heels. And then the person I'm going to see called me on the phone and said, Sharon, remove the high heels. I said, I don't have any sandals in the car. This is all I have. Like, Sharon, they're going to talk about you. Why? You just go back.
Why?
I'm like, but it's important that I meet you right now. I said, why? They're like, Sharon, there are people here who don't have legs, and they're going to talk about you. That this chick, she has come to show off. No. Now then it leaves us wondering, okay, now because now are we also supposed to be segregated in the areas that? No. So we should be afraid?
No. Because even if, let me tell you, I have my friends who are in wheelchairs, but they put on high heels. Then you ask why, that it is the show you want. Despite my living condition, I can put on heels, I can put on the way I want.
Okay.
Yeah, you dress the way.
Because it left me with a bitter taste, like, okay, maybe if you have both legs, does the other person feel bad and maybe look down on you? Is there like a bitter,
to me it is okay. And if you ask me that, Annet, what happened to you? Actually, I can explain. If you don't,
what happened to you? We shall come back on what happened to you. Okay. Well, an interesting conversation with Annet here, and like she said, disability is not inability. And oh my God, I am amazed by this lovely woman. If you're disabled out there, this is the show you want to watch. So don't miss out on the next after this break. Welcome back from that short break. I am still here with Annet, a lady with disability, but able to do more than even the able people can do. And trust me, it's a conversation you do not want to miss. With a master's degree, just recently graduated, and has worked in different organizations, handled all kinds of businesses, and she is thriving in everything that she, oh my God, and the level of confidence is up there. Annet. And I'm glad you attribute this to your upbringing. It tells parents out there that if you have a child that is disabled, the most important.
The upbringing also matters. Yes. Normally when you grow up, when you are like a person with disability, you tend to know that you are the only person with a disability, because actually in the village where I was growing up, I was the only one. Then also there was a girl with a hearing impaired. But that one did not go to school because there were no other schools. But for me, I went to the normal schools.
Okay.
To me, what I would urge parents, if you see somebody is not with the visually impaired and hearing impaired, those ones can go to specialized schools where we have sign language interpreters. But even in government schools now, they are there. We have the interpreters, sign language interpreters. But for me, I grew up in a family where they took me to able-bodied schools and then the others asked, did you go to a special school? Then I said, no, but the way you do your things, it is like you went into a special school, because I can wash, I can cook, I can actually everything.
Okay.
I can do
Anna, you're not going to divert me from the question that we had before.
Yes.
What happened?
Okay. My grandmother told me when I was growing up, even I asked her that, Jaja, what happened? Then she kept quiet.
Yes.
She didn't tell me. But when we are moving together with her, people could ask her that what happened. And then she could narrate the story that this girl suffered from measles. It came as measles. Then during Amini's regime, when they chased away the whites, that I was in a hospital in Entebbe, and then when they transferred me to Mulago, things started to rot. The body started to rot. That is how the disability came.
So they cut. Did they cut it?
They I don't know, but I think they cut, because both of my hands are not the same. One remained with the infections.
Okay.
Until they cut, until they see that there was no infections. Then when it was done with the arms, then it caught the legs. So the judge says that every day a toy would go off. So they had to chop. And then the doctors advised them, for her to survive, she'll remain disabled.
And first tell me how your China got to you, because I'm interested in that.
And what?
Your China. The husband. Yes.
The male person with disabilities, they don't want to love a fellow woman with a disability.
Wow.
They want to change. I had a boyfriend who had a disability. But he said, Annet, no. No, I tripped him like I was like, I'm pregnant. Then the man said, means this is a lambalema. Okay. That called it an end there. Then I said, okay, God will give me someone, a man. So, but also it is about praying to God.
Yes.
Many persons with disabilities don't want to go to church. We don't know, maybe it is the reverends ngenda nengamba nti tulina yendigeza abula. Endigeza abula bafather tebafaayo baimamu naye nga gyeziri eyo. They want that passion, come, talk to them, inspire them. Naye nze nkulidde nnyo mu church. Kati era bwe nakulira mu church ne ngamba no munange onzaddemu asooka owookubiri tukonda kola tutyo nondeka wano naye nakkiriza n'agamba
tugende kukuba embaga
tugenda era embaga baginkuba bankuba embaga nali njagala actually apart from working with UN,
yes,
kyensigazaayo naye ebirala byonna Katonda abimpadde.
Buli kimu.
International organization njikozeemu. Recently, though my contract ended with Maoteza International, naye I have had a glimpse of what an international organization is. Era eyo ne Kabaka gye yasiimira, sorry to say in Luganda. They spotted me, they looked at my CV, then they elected me as a representative for women with disabilities in Uganda.
Wow.
Yeah, so we are there giving birth. Let's talk about that one. The nurses can just be there watching you around there and baga ani yamukola bino. That is what they normally say. Enti ani yakola omuntu eno kino. It is like a burden.
Musajja nga
mukyamu. But we are here, we enjoy sex.
Yes.
We enjoy each and everything. Naye batuleke.
God, this has been an amazing show, but it has to come to an end. It's just a few minutes, but I hope you enjoyed the show. And everybody else that is going through disability or any other situation, just know that it's not the end of the world. There's always a silver lining. Just like Annet says, education is very important, not just for the disabled, for the women, for the men, and everyone out there. Education is important. Whatever level you stopped at, don't stop there. Just continue going forward. Annet here has a master's degree, and I'm sure she's not ending at that because she has dreams of working for the UN. So if you are a UN agent here, please send our message out there that Annet wants to work for the UN. Until next time, my name is Okello Sharon Nagenjwa, and this is Triumph Women Beating the Odds. Follow us on our socials at Triumph Women AUG and at Girl from Wayam.